Better have a chance against the wall. I promise I'll throw you out that window.
Danny never expected the robber would jump from such a high window. What caught Danny completely off guard was that after getting injured, the robber actually accused Danny of deliberately pushing him out the window, constantly claiming police brutality. The incident quickly drew large crowds from the community.
What the hell, lady? Okay, everybody back.
They all condemned Danny's actions, since the robber was black and Danny was a white detective. The media sensed a hot story and swarmed to the scene, covering the case extensively. Some civil rights activists also used this incident to express strong doubts about police fairness. They even brought in people who had been arrested by Danny before to accuse him of past violent behavior.
Let's hope we don't run into Detective Reagan unless we catch ourselves a beatdown.
Public opinion was all on the robber's side. Frank, as Danny's father, and also the police commissioner, found himself in an unprecedented dilemma. The next day, Frank invited a pastor to the station. He hoped they could work together to find a solution both could accept. But the pastor's intentions were very clear.
Detective Reagan retires from the NYPD, and we drop the whole thing. No grand jury, no charges.
Frank said, "What cards do you have that would make me do this?"
Ernesto Rodriguez, little boy across the hall who saw the whole thing. He's ready to say he saw your son push Jesse Lincoln out the window.
The pastor threatened the commissioner that if Danny didn't resign, he would have the boy announce this through the media. The commissioner asked him why he was doing this. The pastor said this was the people's trust in him. But the commissioner knew very well that behind his actions was actually a dirty deal. A few days later, the commissioner invited the pastor to meet again. Just when the pastor thought Frank would agree to his proposal, the commissioner pulled out evidence of bribery.
So I signed a lease for an underprivileged family. There's no crime in that.
Unless there were strings attached, like giving the Rodriguez family money in exchange for Ernesto's false testimony. That is a Class D felony.
The pastor claimed the evidence was all fake, that the commissioner was just bluffing, until the assistant brought out a gift the pastor had personally purchased. The pastor finally asked the commissioner, "If you have evidence, why not arrest him?"
Shut up and start walking before I change my mind.